We love how much natural light pours into this home, but sometimes there's just too much sun. We tried a combination of blinds and curtains initially. The blinds are from IKEA, but the white has a blue undertone, which bothers me because the other whites in the space are warmer. They're functional though, so they'll stay up until I can figure out a better solution. The placement of the panels were tricky to figure because, as you can see, the windows are adjacent to a glass door that leads to our balcony, so I wasn't exactly sure how to hang them. I eventually settled on the 3 separate sets of panels, but as you can see now, they form a wall of curtains when they're closed, and it feels visually heavy. Sometimes we just leave them closed and we're missing out on this great long window ledge that we could use for display or just visual space. When I saw this photo from Colin King's living room, I went down a rabbit hole trying to figure out what this window treatment was called. Is it a cafe curtain? I'm still not sure, so I'm calling it a modern cafe curtain. I needed a window treatment that softened the light, added privacy, but still felt light and modern. After consulting my design partner, Google, I found these simple findings that are real brass and just beautiful. They're from the small business called Shade Doctor of Maine. Isn't that a great name? This is not sponsored, obviously, because I have 8 subscribers, and I even lost one because last week I had 9. Anyway, I sent Shade Doctor an email asking if they had real brass rods to go with the findings, and they did not, but they were so nice, and I really do love the findings. Oh, one quick note. You'll have to consider whether you need the outside mount or hidden socket findings. I happen to need both for my windows. This is a picture of an outside mount. This is a picture of a hidden socket. But I still needed a brass rod, and I went down another rabbit hole to find real brass rods and not charge me an arm and a leg in shipping. Guess what? I found these beauties at Grainger. Who knew? Shipping was free because I had them shipped to my local store. I did have to cut them to size, so if you don't mind cutting them yourself, these were such a great find. I chose to hang the rods just below the midpoint of my windows at about 28 inches. I made my husband hold up fabric at different heights to determine what felt right in terms of the proportion of our window and our privacy needs. For the panels, I just took a pair of linen curtains I had lying around the house and sewed a rectangle to match the dimensions of the window. I love to repurpose what I have if I can. Since I wanted a flat panel curtain, I didn't have to worry about extra fabric to create the fullness you see in most cafe curtains. Here's a close-up of how the rod screws into the brass finding. It's just so simple and elegant. And we're done. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with the door, but I'm leaving the curtain up for now. What do you think?